Psychons.
We back with another one on the table. Today we looking at Star Wars Anakin Skywalker Dark Side. Highly sought after figure for a long time. This is my second time owning this piece. Yes, I had it twice. As y'all know, with this piece, you get this art box, which is cool. I mean, can y'all really see it? I guess I put it right there, you can see it. Yeah, cool art box. I actually like the insert better. The insert is real dope. I like how they did the insert. That's the insert. I'm pretty sure you all have seen this before because it's an old figure. Like I said, some people would consider it a grail. You know, everybody turns everything into a grail if it's something they really, really want. That's not what a grail is, but that's a different topic for another video. So y'all have seen all this stuff. Y'all know that it comes with the cloak, which is pretty cool. This part right here is a pain in the neck. Your crotch grabber that goes to the base. You get your different arms. This is the one, I guess, that lights up the sabers. You put your battery in right there. So you get his mechanical arm or a cybernetic arm or whatever you want to call it. But you get that. You get, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 extra hands. I really like this one. Yeah, I like that one. And of course, you gotta love the choke hand. Gotta love having this hand. I mean, she likes to be choked, so you gotta have a hand to choke her with, right? Right? But yeah, you get that. You get some additional buttons, although I don't know where this figure uses buttons at. Oh, I see it now. All this time I didn't even notice that. He has buttons on his belt. You get the little screw that goes into his lightsaber. What is that? Hilt? Whatever. In order to hang it off his side when it's not in use. And since I got the lightsaber, you get this blue lightsaber. So that's pretty cool. And you get this little swap out piece that you can use to make it look like the lightsabers in motion, you know, that type of thing. So, of course, you get some additional wrist pegs. I like how they give you the one white and then the one brown as if you can see the pegs. You can't even see them, so it doesn't matter which color they are. Get your little batteries for his arm to light up the lightsabers. Of course, you get your instructions, tell you what you need to do. Then you get one of my favorite things in this set, the diorama. Beautifully done. I like the lava. The little robot part up top of the lava. What is this, like a little floating bot? Whatever he is. And it lights up. You throw some batteries in there. Do I have any in there? I don't have none in here. Nope. One day I'm gonna eventually hardwire this because I know how to do that. Just run some wires in there and light it up like that. But for now, yeah, this is a nice piece. A lot of people didn't like this thing because they felt like it took up too much space. Especially if you was using the DTOF, you couldn't even use it because it's too tall for the DTOF if you put him on here. I got garage sales, so I don't have that problem. So this thing is on display in my set all day long. So, but yeah, you get that. And of course you get Anakin. Let me adjust my camera. I'm a big fan of this head sculpt. I also had light side, which I eventually sold because I don't need the dark side and the light side. And I like the dark side better. I just think it's a better looking piece. As far as the head sculpt, I really like those eyes. Yeah, I like the eyes make it look like he's been infected with just pure evil, the pure darkness of the dark side of the Force. I like that. It gives this sculpt some character. The sculpted hair looks good in my opinion. So I think this is a good piece as is. Like I said, I had light side, but I just went on ahead and got rid of it. I didn't need both. Dark side is the one I wanted anyway. So, you know, hey, that's what's up. Now, the question is, how did this thing hold up over the years? For me and mine right here, like I said, I bought this used. So when I got it and pulled it out the box, he did have some issues, which I addressed with the seller, and we got that taken care of. But as you can see, I kept the figure. On mine, what is this? A tunic? Whatever you want to call this thing. You can see, or maybe you can't see. Let's see. Mine is peeling along the side. Bring this light a little closer. You can see the little peeling right here. And then the thing about this figure, if you got it in your collection, if you did any type of moving of the head and it touches right here, the hair is tearing up the material right up in here on both sides. So you probably don't even know you messed yours up if you haven't looked at it for years. You just move the head or move this over a little bit, you can see on both sides of mine, it has been messed up. Then I got little spots all around the edges that's kind of peeling. This is how it was sent to me. So I was like, man, you could have told me it was doing all this little peeling or whatever. I mean, your price got to be adjusted. So what ended up happening is I said I'll look for a real leather. What is this thing called? A tunic? I'm gonna have to look it up. We just gonna say tunic. And whatever the cost of that will be, the amount I want refunded. So I found the real leather, which is this right here. You can see it's still in the plastic. What's crazy, I've had this figure for almost a year now. No, maybe not a year, maybe like 6 months. And I've had this just as long. And as you see, I still haven't put it on there. Don't ask me why I haven't put it on there. I guess I was waiting until this one exploded. Actually, it just completely disintegrated. Then it's like, okay, now it's time to switch it out and put the fresh new leather one on them. Because I've had them on the shelf just like this the whole entire time. Even with this thing peeling on the shelf, you really can't see it. Like, you got to get up on it and then you see it. It's like, oh shoot, this thing is all messed up. But yes, after all this time, at least in dude's possession, this thing did not hold up. And I've seen people complain about theirs, so I'm going to say that that's probably like one of the issues that this figure faces if you bought it now, the old version. So yeah, my vest is kind of cooked in some spots, but this is still a damn good looking figure. I mean, I love this outfit. The details, the tailoring, all that is dope. Like, I like all this. I like this outfit design all around. Like, I'm not a big Star Wars person. Y'all have heard me say that over the years. I'm not into Star Wars like that. But I do like Anakin. Like, that's the only Star Wars movie, Revenge of the Sith, that I've watched over and over again. Outside of the original 3 that came out in the 80s when I was a kid. As a kid, I watched those like a million times. But as an adult, I haven't went back and watched those movies. I haven't. I'm just keeping it real. The only movie I've gone back and watched multiple times and to watch again is Revenge of the Sith. So, and this figure, I like Anakin in that movie. So, hey, this is one of the few Star Wars figures that I said I gotta get. I was gonna get a Vader, but I don't like the design of the Vader suit. And they kind of lock themselves in because that's supposed to be the future, so you can't really change the suit. But I do like this outfit though, so As you can see, the boots still look good. Bump my camera because that's what I do. You know, I gotta do it at least once in my videos. And you know, you got, even though it's one single piece, they got the soft goods so you can still flex the foot for posing. Now, there is another Star Wars figure that I love the way it looked. I might end up getting. I probably shouldn't, and that's that Dark Raven. Yeah, that Darth Raven looks spectacular. So yeah, I don't know, I might fold and get that. But yeah, this Anakin is a very good looking piece, and I would say outside of this, it has held up pretty well over the years. This head sculpt still looks phenomenal. I got no issues. Well, I did have an issue, just this right here, but outside of that, this is a solid purchase. Everything that you get. I even bought myself a red lightsaber to go with him because I want him double wielding the lightsabers. And I think this is who? Count Dooku's lightsaber? I believe it is. But yeah, I bought that to go along with mine because like I said, I wanted him to be doubled up. Now, one more thing also, I thought I had lost the little pin that attached his saber to his belt. Turned out it was wrapped up in this plastic right here, buried under something else that was buried under something else. So it's double buried, and I thought I lost it, so I didn't have it. So when I thought it was missing, I was simply going to replace it with a watch screw. So there's your little tip. That was given to me by somebody. And if you lost yours, misplaced it, there's a tip that you can use. You can just simply replace this little thing with a small watch screw, and you be back in business. You be good to go. It's still worth picking up, only if you can find one in perfect condition. Only for that reason. Otherwise, nah, probably not. Unless you do what I did. You find one and then you replace the Talbot. Yeah, I got it right finally. You replace the Talbot with a real leather one versus the one that it comes with. Then in that case, you good to go. Some people might want rooted hair. If y'all follow my channel for any amount of time, y'all know I don't care nothing about no got doggone rooted hair. Now the question is, does this figure need a 2.0? I'm going to say yes, for a few reasons. The Talbot, the rolling eye system, updated face sculpting, or updated sculpt work. Not that the sculpt is bad, this one is good, but considering the sculpt work that Hot Toys has been doing lately, definitely updated sculpt work. Some of the other issues people were having, the boots, probably update the cloak as well to make it be more, to sit better around his head. But outside of that, I mean, this is still a solid release, and if they never do a 2.0, this is not a bad figure to pick up outside of probably run into the issue with the Talbot. Now the real question is, for me at least, if they were to do a 2.0, would I upgrade? Would I go in and get another 2.0 and take a loss on my current figure? That's the real question. I'm actually satisfied with everything. He has a diorama. I got a new leather Talbot. The only thing that would tempt me would be the head sculpt with actual movable eyes. That would be the one thing that would tempt me to get a 2.0. But outside of that, I really don't need it now because I got a real leather Talbot. Everything else is fine, and it has a diorama. So I will be good to go. But yeah, that's the real question. Should they do a 2.0? Yes. Will I update? Probably not, unless I just can't resist the newer head sculpt. And that's pretty much it as far as my stance on Dark Side Anakin. No telling if they're gonna do a 2.0 for this. They have done a 2.0 for the light side, which is probably a good indication they are gonna do a 2.0 for this one, but we shall see. I'm good either way. So, but that's it. That's all I got. I'm gonna get up with y'all at the next video. I'm out.